Hi, this is Matt with Starlight Healing for You. Um, Thinking a lot about dads, and just out on a walk this morning on this beautiful, beautiful day to be alive uh, here in Vermont, or hopefully wherever you are. Listen, thinking about dads, I've been spending a lot of time thinking about being a dad and what it means, and how for those of us that were looking to be reach another level, what that means. But then something came to me, is like, what about you guys who aren't dads yet, but your woman's pregnant? You're going to be a dad. Well, what about the guys, well, sort of like me now, whose kids are gone? They're adults or young adults, or even older than young adults. And those two ways of being a dad that, are kind of different than in the time of actually raising a kid. But I'd like to talk today about you guys who are waiting to be a dad. Your partner's pregnant. And you're really, maybe, hopefully, you're really excited about entering this sacred act of parenting, of being a father. At the same time, all this excitement, all these plans, all these things that you're willing in your heart to change. Maybe not going to Pac-Bell Park to see the Giants play, once every other week. Or maybe it means not hooking up for the rec league or the adult league basketball and the beers afterwards. Or maybe it's outdoor adventures. Maybe it's golf matches over the weekend. Maybe it's, who knows what it is. But, there's going to be a shift because you're going to be responsible for another person who's going to be in your life, and you want to be involved. At the same time, you're willing to do that in your heart and you're excited about the prospect, you're kind of scared. There's some fear there, like worrying or wondering whether you're up for it, whether you can do this really important job at a top level in a way that emboldens your child, that you raise, and yourself, to raise your child to be, an emotionally aware, balanced, solid citizen, a person. And that's not an easy task because we get messages as men all the time, constantly growing up and continuing, that tell us to be soft, to be caring, to be nurturing, to be emotionally aware. That's not what men do, right? Boys don't cry. Oh my God, cut me a break, right? I mean, that kind of messaging and all the things that revolve around that leave a wound. And I've felt those wounds growing up, and it caused me a heap of trouble. But I worked through them, and it wasn't easy. And one thing I want to be able to do for you, young men who are waiting to be a father, is to turn the decades of experience that I had and the things that I had to overcome to be the best dad that I could be, or a better dad than I would have been without doing the work. To know that you can overcome those fears. And the first thing is identifying what they are. What is it that really scares you? What is it down deep in your soul that you're feeling anxious, nervous, fearful of? And I talked last week about ways to access that through meditation. It's one way. It's a good way. It's not the only way. But if you want to try that practice, it's powerful, and that means just sitting with yourself quietly, closing your eyes, and just asking yourself, what is my biggest fear? Or maybe you want to go to the level of asking Spirit, what is my greatest fear? And you're going to get bing, 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 bing answers. But you got to sit with it for a little bit. You got to really let it filter through, because the immediate answers are the easy answers. They're not necessarily the real answers. What is it you're really scared of? And to do that, around 10 minutes at the most, of sitting with that, and you'll feel the difference. The others, I use the word bang. That's probably not the right word. More like thuds, right? Thud, 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 thud. I'm scared of this. I'm scared of that. But when you get the resonant feeling of what you're scared of, it's more like a bing. That is a bing. And you'll resonate with it. You'll feel it. It's different. Okay? And then we go the other direction. Well, what's the antidote to that fear? You go through the same process. How can I change it? Because you can. So anyway, that's my message for you right now, is just to begin to understand why you might be anxious. It's reasonable to be anxious. It's a big deal, right? But what is it that you're really scared of? Are you going to be able to be the dad you want to be? That's the thing going through your head, right? Can I do this? Can I do this? Can I do this? Can I do this beautifully? Can I do this compassionately? Can I do this from my heart? And give this child of mine everything that I have. Well, I believe you can. And if, one thing I'm here for, you and for dads, is to help them find out how they can become better dads. What are the things that they can do? What are the actions they can put into place? But it all starts with understanding what it is that's holding you back. So give it a whirl. And I'm really rooting for you as new dads. And maybe we'll be able to talk about this more in the future. Starlight Healing for You. You can look under the tab of Dads Who Dare. And we're starting one-on-one sessions in about a month. And also there's going to be a big mastermind workshop that I'm going to run as a beta at a very low price that will probably never happen again. But, I want to get in there, and I want to start to help people, and I want people to feel safe to enter that space with me and with each other. So anyway, check the blog. Take from this what you will. I hope it's a lot. And we'll talk to you soon. All right. So Matt signing off. Peace.